Good morning. Now you might have revised what we have seen in probability. So first of all, we have seen the expectation and all these things. Next, we went for distributions. Now we are taking we have seen the theory part of probability, which is the basics and the problems on that basis up to Bayes theorem we have seen. So Bayes theorem up to Bayes theorem last class itself we have explained, and now we have discussed, and now let us go for some problems, and we are doing some problems on this, and now let us have one problems on this. So we are discussing the varieties today. Also we are going to discuss the varieties and all the MCET problems also. So suppose first variety is how to use the combination, that is NCX, that the total possible favorable by possible by using the combinations, that is NCX, that part we have seen. Now let us go for one more type of problems now, and okay, so now two dice are rolled. Now let us take two dice are rolled. Two dice are rolled. Find the probability that obtaining one, at least eight, at least eight points to at most 6 points, at most 6 points, exactly 4 points. So these are some of the values we are having, and now let us go for the problem. And first of all, we must know that how to this we are using the sample space. First, we have to ready the sample space. S is equals to sample space. Yes, that is the meaning of this. So we have to see what is the sample space. So the sample space is what are the possibilities. Two dice are rolled. So every die is having the face numbered 1 to 6. So two dice are rolled. So you will have 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. You please, while going for the exam, you just have this in mind. Don't try to write this, because if you are writing means automatically it will take more time. So just for explaining, I am giving how to take that. We will see it now. So 2, 1, it is 2, 2, it is 2, 3, it is 2, 4, it is 2, 5, 2, 6. Now 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6, 4, 1. So for understanding purpose, I am giving this 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. Now we need to find. Now come to the, we got the sample space now. With this sample space, so yeah, it has shortcut, but first let us learn this. Actually, what is happening? So now, at least, first of all, what do you mean by at least 8 points? So totally, how much points are there? Totally, you are having 6 plus 6 is 12 points. So at least 8 points. First of all, at least means what? From 8. You have this as from 8. So from 8 you are taking. So from 8 you are doing means from 8 to 12. Very good. From 8 to 12 it is called at least 8 points. At most 6 points means up to 6 points. And exactly means you know what it is. Exactly same we have to put. From 8 means what are things we have to find? P of x is equals to 8 plus P of x is equals to 9 plus P of x is equal to 10 plus P of x is equals to 11 plus P of x is equal to 11 plus P of x is equals to 12. So these are the things we must see this. So now let us have this one. So at least 8 means this one. At most 6. At most 6 means up to 6. So we can go for P of x is equals to, we can put here starting it is not x is equal to 1, it is x is equal to 2 it is coming. So the value x is equal to 2 plus P of x is equals to 3 plus P of x is equal to 4 plus P of x is equal to 5 plus P of x is equal to 6. So this is what exactly 4. So now what are the things you are having? X is equal to 8. So now up to 7 it is, for this is 1, for 3 it is 2, exactly. So 9, 8 and 9 will come. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 you are having. So 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So up to that one only we have to find. Total it is what? So probability of exactly 8, probability of at least 8. At least 8 points. 8 points we must have. So at least 8 points we are having means this must be there. So but what is the possible? How many numbers are possible? We are having numbers is possible is what? How many numbers we are having possible? The possible is 36. Totally you can have the 36 count. So it is possible is 36. And out of that, how much you are getting? 8 points. So now we will have 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. That's all. So how will you had use the formula n into n plus 1 by 2? That's how you can have that 5 plus 6 by 2. So it is 15. So you get automatically 15. So 5 into n into n plus. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So 5 into 6 by 2, what it is? By 3. 6 you can cancel by 2. So you get 3. So 5 into 3 is 15. So you get the points 15. Yes, straight away we can find. You no need to have this thing. Similarly, at most 6. At most 6 means up to 6. So 2. So here what? Up to 6. Up to this is. So it is also 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it is up to that it will come. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it is again the same. N into n plus 1 by 2. So it is also at most we can go for at most 6. 6 points is equals to, again it is 15 by 36. Now it is you will have equal exactly 2, exactly 4. Exactly 4 where it will come? 1, 2 and the 1 comma 3. 1, 2, 3, that's all. You can get only in 3 points exactly 4. So it is 3 by 36. It is 3 by 36 you have to put. It is exactly 3 points. For exactly how much? 4 points. It is 3 by 36. So now the 1 by so 12 also you can put it. Now I can ask some questions straight away. I will ask now so that you can find at least 6 points. At least 6 points. At least 6 points. You have to find it here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you will have 7 from 2. So like this, you can find it. So and first find any 10 plus 1 and subtract this by 1. That value you will get the answer. Now let us go for, yeah, you got it. Now at least 6, at most 6 points I told, at least 6 points if you mean it is the number of, it is not probability, it is the number of the values, number of how many numbers you are having. So that number only we are going to put. So I put the P, it's not probability you have to put, it is the number we have to put. If you put probability also you will get the same answer, but we can put the number, how many number we are having. Here at most exactly. So at most 6 points, at least 6 points means we have to start with which is getting 6 points. Here 2 is getting 6 points. Here 3 is getting 6 points. Here 4, here 5, here 6, here 7. So this is the way, then add it, you will get the total answer. So this is the way shortly you can do this problems. Okay. So now let us go for the next problem. So these are the types, different types we are discussing on the problems now. So we are discussing on the problems now. Yeah, you can do that. Now let us different. Let us see a single letter. Selected at random from the word. A single letter is selected. A single letter is selected at random. A single letter is selected at random from the word probability. From the word probability. So I can write it in caps so that you can understand probability. Probability. The chance of or the probability of letter is a vowel. Yes, dash. So that is the question. A vowel is dash. Probability of vowel is a dash. So now, what is the total possible? How many word letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So total number is possibles is 11. And the favorable, how much letters we are having? You can check. How many vowels? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vowels we are having. So now 4 by 11 is the answer. Understand now 4 by 11. So 4 letters are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters are there. So 4, it is a vowel is 4. So now, so because 1 out of 1 you will get 1. This is also 1. And out of 2 you will get 1. So it is 4C1. So 4C1 by 11C1. So total it is 4 by 11 is the answer. So now next is a coin is tossed. A coin is tossed. Board is not clear. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think now you get it is clear. I think so. Let us check. Okay. It will take time, 2 minutes. Okay. A coin is tossed and a die is rolled. So you take this. A coin is tossed and a die is rolled. And a die is rolled. What is the probability that what is the probability that the coin shows what is the probability that the coin shows the head and what is the probability that the coin shows head and the dice shows 6. So now here what the concept you are using? We are using actually okay, what is 1 by 2 or and 1 by 6? Okay, 1 by 2 and 1 by 6 is what? That and yes, they are independent. Yes, they are the independent. If you are tossing a coin, it is different. And again, second, you are tossing a die. So it is also independent. Since they are independent, and the question is very clearly, you can see that word, you can see that the question, this word, head and, this word and, I told you yesterday, P of, this is, suppose A is the event of tossing a coin and B is the event of tossing a die means, what is the probability? Tossing a head is 1 by 2 and means it is a E of, probability of A intersection B is equals to, but since they are independent, we can put P of A into P of B. So which is equals to 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by, what is that? So 6. So 1 by 6. So you get 1 by 12. So 1 by 12 is the answer. P of A, since it is independent, we have to use this 1 by 2 and 1 by 6. But what is the total they are asked? So 1 by 2 and this and is nothing but P of A intersection B is equals to P of A into P of B. Into P of B. So now you can understand this. Now let us go for a card problem. Okay, another one problem we will go for a book from a book. From a book containing 100 pages. From a book containing 100 pages, one page is selected randomly. One page is selected randomly. One page is selected randomly. The probability that the sum of the digits, the probability that the sum of the digits of the page number, the sum of the digits of the page number of the selected pages of the selected page is dash. Okay. So now selected page, the sum of the digits of selected page number of the selected page is so I have is 11. Yes. So total number is 11. So we have to find what are the pages. It starts from 11. What are the pages you are having? You can have 11 selected pages. Sum of the digits of the selected page is 11 is what? So now what are the pages you are having? From containing the sum, add, you have to add. The add must be 11. So the starting must be what number? Starting must be 29, 38, because total number only, it must be 11. So 28. So straight away you write 28, 29, 38, 47, then 56, then reverse 65, 74, 83, 92. So all these are 11 add number. How many numbers are there? 8. So 8 by 100, that is 2 by 25. So the probability is 2 by 25. Understood now? So total number must be 11. So now when you get the 11, it is 29 only, we will get the total number as 11. So 29, 92, the reverse also it will be 11. So 29, 92, 38, 83, 47, 74, 65, 56. So these are 8 numbers we are having. So total it is, right, let us, somebody has asked, you have to take it again. So now what is the question is, number 1 to 100 the pages of the book. They are selecting a page. That what is the probability that they must get the addition of numbers. So we are having any page they will get. From 1 to 100, any number page they will get. For example, they are getting 54. Suppose they are adding this 54, it must be 9. So what they are saying, that addition must be 11 number. So when you get 11 number, when the add of these two numbers, what page you are having, adding that two numbers, you will get it. Up to 100 you are adding means 100 is 1 only. So 99 means it is 18. So we have to add, it must be 11 means we have to start from 29, 29, 38. So if you add this 3 and 8, you will get 11. And then 47, 56, 65, 74, 83, 92. So vice versa also you can do. Total number it is 8. So total page is 100. So 8 page out of 100 is, you get the sum as 11. Okay. So now let us go for next problem. The probability of getting at least one tail in 4 throws of a coin is dash. So now here I want to make an explanation that of a coin. So I want to give an explanation on this. So why? Because always we need not for getting, if you go means at least one throw. So at least one throw means one tail. And in 4 throws, at least one tail we must have. At least one tail means one tail we can have, 2 tails, 3 tails, 4 tails. So what we can do is, instead of adding all these things, let us go for reverse process. That is the complementary process. Complementary process means the reverse. That means instead of finding one, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 throws, no? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We will go for probability of not getting 4. So, probability of it is probability of getting one tail in 4 throws. Okay, in 4 throws, that is one tail. So 4 throws means you get getting one tail. In one throw, getting it is 1/2. In second throw, it is getting 1/2. Third throw, 1/2. So like this, it will goes on. So, but what we are doing is equals to 1 minus probability of not getting one tail. At least one tail, the probability of getting at least one tail. Okay. So not getting means only of getting 0 tail. 0 tail means only when all the 4 must be head. It is chances is only once. So we can put 1 minus only once the chances out of 16 you will get it. So total number is 16. So 1/16 is 15/16. So you get 15/16. Understood now? It is 15/16. 4 throws 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2. So you will get, so every chances are not getting tail is 1/2 into 1/2 into 1/2 into 1/2. That is 1/2 to the power of 4. It is 2 to the power of 1/16. Okay, understood now? So you can get 1 minus reverse. If you get means it is easier. The same type of another one problem we can go for it. You can understand the same type. You can go for it. The probability of happening an event A, probability of happening an event A in one trial is 0.4. Is 0.4. The probability that the event A happens at least, probability of event A happens at least once in 3 independent trials is okay dash. So they are having once in independent trials, at least once you get the this event must happen. So now what is the probability of happening in one is 0.4. Probability of not happening in one trial means not happening is 0.6. So what is that? Straight away we'll have probability of at least once in 3 trials, independent trials. So it is not a dependent. Is equals to 1 minus probability of not happening in 3 trials. Okay. So is equals to 1 minus. So in a probability of happening in one trial is 0. Not happening is 0.6. Happening is 0.4, it is given. So not happening is 0.6. 3 times it is there. So 0.6 into 0.6 into 0.6. So 0.6 to the power of whole 3. So this is the answer. If you want, you can multiply it and put it. That's all. That is 1 minus, what is the 0.6? You have to add. You have to do that. So 0.6 into 0.36. So that is into 6 means 0.216. So 1 minus 0.216. The answer is 0.784. So that is 1 minus 0.216. If you put means you will get the answer 0.784. That is the answer. Now you can have reverse process. If you go means it is easy, because if you calculate state at least once means what you have to do, at least one probability, then at least then probability of x is equal to 1 we have to do, plus probability of x is equal to 2, plus probability of x is equal to 3, plus probability of x is equal to 4. So we have to add all these things. Instead of that, what we are doing, 1 minus probability of x is equal to 0. That's what we are doing. So 1 minus probability of x is equal to 0 means not happening. Not happening is 0.3. All the times it is not happening. So it is 0.3 into to the power of 3, 0.6 into to the power of 3, 1 minus if you put means you will get the answer. So now this is the one way. That is always you check that, always while the problem also you check that when the problem is given. So it is too much, it is going means reverse process 1 minus that probability if you do means it is very easy. So now let us go for another one problem on this. Three letters are to be sent. 3 letters are to be sent to different persons. Three letters are to be sent to different persons, and addresses on the 3 envelopes, are also written. But they have written the without looking the addresses. Without looking the addresses, they have written. Okay. The probability that the letters go into right envelope is equal to the probability that letters go into the probability that it goes into right envelope is dash. So what we have to put? So it is equal to total number of ways of so to right envelope is equal to total number of ways divided by, that's what we have to find. The total number of ways The total number of ways for 3 letters is equal to 3 factorial. Okay, that is 6. So only one way is right. All other ways are wrong. So it is only one way out of this. Only one way is right. So the probability of going correct address. Okay. The probability that let us go to right envelope. Let us go to right envelope is equals to total number of ways is 3 factorial, that is 6. Only one chance it will go right. So the answer is 1 by 6. It is not 1. It is not 1. It is 1 by 6. Okay. So now let us go for another one problem. A man and a woman appear in an interview. The probability of men selected is 1 by 4 and woman selection is 1 by 3. What is the probability that question comes? What is the probability that none of them selected? That is, no men, these two persons are not selected. None of them is selected. So now, it is probability that men selected is, probability of men selected is 1 by 4. Probability of women selected is 1 by 3. Okay. So probability of men not selected is equals to 1 by 4. So it is 1 minus 1 by 4. It is 3 by 4. Probability of woman not selected is equals to 1 minus 1 by 3. It is 2 by 3. Understand now? It is equals to 2 by 3. So now what it is? Very simple case. What is that? What is that? What is that? Very simple case. You can see that. What is that? Anybody? Taking compliment? No, it's wrong. Can you see? Can you give me the answer? Woman and men not selected. So not selected, we got 3 by 4. Woman not selected is 3 by 4. Since they are independent, they are given men and woman not selected. So since men and woman not selected, probability of men not selected and probability of woman not selected. So, okay. So now probability of men not selected and woman not selected. So what it is this and? And is nothing but what? Intersection, I told you. And is intersection. So probability of this and not probability. Not selected, we got it already. So it is nothing but one is 3 by 4 into when not selected is 3 by 4 into, because they are, we know that since these are independent, probability of A intersection B is equals to probability of A into probability of B. So the same thing. Here A is not selected, B is not, woman not selected, A is men not selected. So you can say probability of A into probability of B. So straight away we can put what is that not selected is 3 by 4 into 2 by 3. So this is the answer. So answer is 6 by 12, which is 1 by 2. One of them, many of you have given. Yeah, 0.5. It is right. 1 by 2, 0.5. Everything is right. The same way, the same question. You can see another question I will give, so you can understand this type. The probability that winning of two athletes, the probability that winning of two athletes the probabilities of winning of a race by two athletes A and B are 1 by 5 and 1 by 4. The probability that the same type, probability that neither of them, that is no one of these two is not winning, neither of them winning, is, so both of them not winning. So the same way, what is the answer? What is the answer? You can calculate. So probability that not winning of A is 4 by 5. Probability that not winning of B is 3 by 4. Probability of not winning of A and probability of B not winning is P of A into P of B. The answer is 3 by 5. Very good. The answer is 3 by 5. Very good. The answer is 3 by 5. Very good. You got it? So it is 3 by 5. Okay. Now we will do some more problems. One or a problem as this problem I have seen many times. Many times means the same type, just the small changes. We are having this problem. A problem has given to this type only. A problem has given to 3 students. Is given to 3 students whose chances of chances of solving the problem whose chances of solving the problem are 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5 respectively. Solving the problem 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5 respectively. The probability that the question will be solved, the probability that the question will be solved is dash. Question will be solved is dash. So you can use two methods. You can use one method. You can use the addition theorem, that is P of A. So anyone probably the problem must be solved. So you can put what you can find P of A union or B or C. That is P of A union B union C is equal to that problem. Also you can do. That is P of A plus P of B plus P of C. That formula also you can use, but it is little bit large. Instead of that, what can we use is 1 minus the problem to be solved. So 1 minus problem not solved. That's all. You can use that. Simple it will be. If we use the instead of, you can use addition theorem. P of A union B union C union. That's what also you can use. Otherwise, we can use this. So not solved, if you are using not solving, what is the chance of not solving? A not solving, B not solving, C not solving. You can put it, you will get the answer. What is the answer? You can get it? No, it is not 13 by 30. It is not 13 by 30. It is not. 1 minus P of not solving. P of not solving, you can do. So now how? Just to take very simple, last three problems we have done. What is that? Yeah, very good. It is 36 by 60 is the answer. 36 by 60. 36 by 60, you are putting 13 by 30. Why? So now how it is not solved, let us see. 1 minus not solved for this. That is this and this and this. Not solved for this is 2 by 3 into not solved for this is 3 by 4 into not solved for this is 4 by 5. So totally you have to put 1 minus 3 into 4, 12 into 5, 60 whole divided by 2, 3, 6 into 4, 24. So you get 36 by 60 the remaining. So 36 means 10, 6. 6, 6, 36 by 10. So what do you get? 6 by 6, 6, 36. So 6 by 10 is the answer, or 3 by 5. So you can answer is 3 by 5 also is your answer. You can go for that. So you can do like this also, or you can use the formula A union B union C also. You can use this. Okay, now with one more problem, we will stop today. It's a very nice problem. I want to give this. I want to justify what I have teach yesterday, what we have discussed yesterday. So we have to see that. So let us see this problem, and we will stop this session. Let us the last problem. It will be a very nice problem now. In a college, 25% of the boys in a college, 25% of the boys and 10% of the girls in a college, 25% of the boys and 10% of the girls offer mathematics. Mathematics means they are selected as a subject. Offer mathematics. The girls constitute 60% of the total number of students. If a student is selected, at random, and found to be studying mathematics, what is the probability that the student is a girl student? So now we will have this. This is a very good application for Bayes theorem, what we discussed in the last class. So straight away put a bar like this. This is boy student. This is girl student. And out of this, total girls constitute 60% or equal to 0.6. So boys constitute 0.4 or 40%. Okay. And offer mathematics, both of them offer mathematics. Boys constitute 25% or 0.25 and girls constitute 10% or 0.1. So now we got two things. Straight away now we will go for the problem. First probability of having mathematics is P of E. We can take it as E. P of E is equals to P of boy student into boy student selecting mathematics plus P of girl student into probability of girl student selecting mathematics. Okay. Probability of girl student selecting mathematics. That is, what do you get? 0.4 into 0. Boy selecting mathematics is 0.25 plus 0.6 into 0.1. So we get the value, this one. So value is 0.4 into 0.25. It is, if you multiply 2 and 3, so you get 0.1. So it is 100, 40 into 25. So 0, 4, you will get 100. So it is 0.1 plus 0.06. So 0.16. And you get, now what do you want to find? It must be girl. They are selecting a girl and they are finding. So now girl selecting mathematics. So girls in math, G into P of, straight away we can find 0.6 into 0.1 divided by 0.106 by 0.16. So the answer is 6 by 16 or 3 by 8. The answer is 3 by 8. The answer is 3 by 8 is the answer. So here this, so here we can take it, I can write it here. I can rub this and write it. It is 0.06 by 0.16, that is 6 by 16, that is 3 by 8. So 3 by 8 is the answer. So you can find us. Yeah, very good, very good. So with this, we actually stop today and this class. I think hope you enjoyed.